Okay guys, today we're going to be refinishing this beat up planter. It's very beat up, it's been around a while, maybe like 7 years. It's been like this, maybe 6. So anyway, we have a DeWalt sander, a orbital sander, DeWalt. We're going to be using 100 grit pad, and we're going to be refinishing it with some bare Redwood transparent. Taking Redwood number 402. And then at the top we're going to put some spar urethane semi-gloss. That's going to make it have a nice little shine on it. What we need for that, we only need a sponge like this, just a regular sponge. This isn't like your kitchen sponge, this is a finishing sponge. You can see on this one it has little holes in it on the side where the nails are that have made some discoloration from water and moisture and everything like that. We're also going to be taking all that. There's little cracks here and there. I mean, this is a really beat up planter. We're going to make it look beautiful again. So the other thing you want to use, is this here. Plastic wood, that's what I'm going to use, natural. Now they're going to show, they're going to show, the little dots are going to show, but they're going to look better than that. So let's get going. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, which I've already started, is take this plastic wood and start filling in all the little holes. Doesn't take much, you just put some on your finger like that, and you just push it into the hole. It's just a filler. So anywhere there's a crack, anything you want to like fill in, it'll be fine. And you just take it. It takes just a little chunk to do it. This stuff's kind of dry. You're gonna get some stuff that's gonna be kind of more like clay. And don't worry, just rub it in. Mine's gonna be dry already because it's dry. But yours is gonna be a little more clay. Okay, the holes are filled now. What I want to show you is this. I don't know if you can see it, but these holes, see the holes? They have to line up with the holes in here. Otherwise you're gonna clog up your sander. Okay, I lined it up. You can see on here, sandpaper is equal around, okay? You can see the edges, they're more or less equal. So it won't go offset balance when you sand. So here we're gonna sand. I've got some face protection on, see? All right, now let's just sand it lightly. Now you're not trying to take the whole finish off. You're gonna mix the finish together. If you do go all the way to the wood, it's okay too. But if you mix the old color with the new color, it'll make a new cool color. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Okay, so now the piece is sanded. Let me show you guys a little closer. You can see it's not perfect. And look, I have it on a Lazy Susan. This helps me. I don't know if you have access to one, but I like it up on here, waist high. You see but you can see it's not perfect. The finish is definitely not perfect. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna wipe it down with a rag to get all the dust off, and then I'm going to start applying the stain. Okay, now I've got, normally I would brush it on. But I want to show you guys how to do it, more or less, how you do it at your house. So I'm gonna do it with a sponge. I'm just gonna dip my sponge. I put some stain inside this little bowl. I'm just gonna dip it in there, just like that. On the edge, don't go too crazy. See it? See how? Okay. I'm gonna start off like at the top. I'm just gonna wipe it on. Little threads will catch, don't worry. Just wipe it on really good. Once you run out of a little bit of stain, just dip it again. Just dip it. Rub it on. Now the ideal stain temperature outside is 50 to 70 degrees, I believe. It's already almost 80, so this may not have the best effect. It's going to dry super fast. I keep one. Yeah, what you do is afterwards, after you get it on there, you take the dry sponge and you just kind of wipe it down even, right with the grain. Keep it going with the grain. Don't worry, the little nail holes are going to show. The nail holes are definitely going to show. But it's better than those rusty black spots. Some people already had the nail fill, so they won't be seeing that at all. This planter definitely did not have the fill to start. So now I also do the edge, the one with the edge first. Do the edge, go with the edge, and then just go right with the grain. There you go. I don't know if you can see it. All right, I'll keep the video going for this part a little bit extra, but then it's gonna cut off and it'll be done. But anyway, so just take a nice amount, a nice decent amount, go down. Now, as you get a side done, as you get one of these sides done, you get all the edges and everything. Dab it in real good. Take your dry sponge and just wipe right with the grain. Right with the grain. So this Lazy Susan sure does help. Then go over to the other side, the one with the edge also. The same side. I mean the opposite end, but the same one with that edge. Go up with the edge first, to the top edge, go down, and then just start wiping with the grain. Okay, I wanted to show you guys close up an actual light on it. You can see, I can't see with the camera, but anyway, you can see like that's an unfinished side and there's a finished side. You can see it looks so much better. Even the nail holes, it kind of adds like accent to it. It's beat up, it's rustic, but it's better. It's better than it was, and it's gonna dry. It's gonna fade out a tiny bit, but it's gonna keep that nice rich red really. Like this side is not done yet, so it will be soon here. Let's see. Okay, the temperature got too warm here. Look at even my grass and all the. Anyway, we live in California, so Southern California is really hot today. Anyway, it's too hot for the spar urethane coating. I want to show you though. It looks so much better, so much darker red. Everything's finished more. The whole nail holes are all covered. Like I said, you see some of it, and it's okay. It's not bad. Little cracks and stuff like this. You can see some white still. I would go over that again, but I did do 2 coatings. You can add a third coat, just to pick up on all the stuff that got missed maybe. But this planter is 99% better than it was. For an old planter that's like 8 years old, this isn't bad. The wood holds up very well, and yeah, it used to be my neighbor's, and she no longer with us. So yeah, if we hadn't have warmed out, I would have shown you the urethane coating is basically the same. You put on enough just to coat it, just to get it nice and smooth, try not to get any dust in it, any particles, and then just kind of wipe it down smooth like glass. Let it dry for a little while, and then do another coating. So not everybody likes the urethane coating, so it's up to the person really. Like I said, the Lazy Susan, that sure is a good ticket for this. If you can get it up on a table like waist high, that's the best. If you can't, you can't. You got to work on the floor. They're not that heavy. Even if you have a 24 by 24, 2 people should be able to just put it right up on a table. Like this is just a regular table down here with a tarp, so you should be able to do that. And any questions ever, just hit me up. My emails. I'll I'll put my email address on the link in this video down at the bottom, and then most of you guys who are watching this are probably my customers anyway, so you know how to get a hold of me, and I'll give you any advice over the phone, and if you guys are close enough, I'll come show you. Anyway, take care.